All right, let's talk about it. We're going to break down what is, seriously, the single most important decision you'll make as an artist: how you actually get your music out into the world. And this isn't just about getting on Spotify, this is about your money, your control, and pretty much the entire future of your career. So, picture this: you've poured your heart and soul into a new song. Months of writing, recording, it's perfect. It's finally ready for the world. Now what? How do you actually get it from your hard drive onto Spotify, Apple Music, and everywhere else? Believe me, the way you answer that question, well, it can change everything. And let's not beat around the bush. We're talking about a choice that, for the exact same song with the exact same success, can change your income by more than $85,000. Yeah, you heard that right. It's the difference between a huge payday and leaving a massive pile of cash on the table. So let's dive into your options. Okay, so let's start at the beginning. For most artists, you're a one-person show, right? You're the CEO, the marketing guru, the creative genius, all rolled into one. And when you're wearing all those hats, the flat fee model is going to be your best friend. So what is it? Well, think of it like this. It's basically a business license for your music career. You pay a super small annual fee to a service. DistroKid is a huge one. And for that, you get to upload as much music as your heart desires. And the best part, you keep 100% of what you earn. It's simple, it's clean, it gets you in the game. I mean, look at this. For what, like 20 to 40 bucks a year, you get to keep all your royalties? Sounds amazing, right? But, and this is a big but, there's a catch. You get absolutely zero support. It's DIY, do it yourself. Marketing, getting on playlists, all of it, that's on you. You've got all the control for sure, but you've also got all the work. Okay, let's put some real numbers on this. Say your song blows up and makes $50,000. With this model, you take home, well, pretty much all of it, 49,975 bucks. That little annual fee is basically nothing. That's a massive return. I mean, think about what you could do with that kind of cash. Fund the next album, buy new gear, maybe even quit your day job. All right, so you've been grinding it out, and it's working. You've got some buzz, the streams are climbing, but you're hitting a ceiling. You need some help to cut through all the noise out there. This is where you might level up to the percentage-based model. Companies like AWAL are the big players here. And the best way to think about them, it's like hiring a real estate agent, but for your music. They don't charge you a dime up front. Instead, they work to get you results, and if they succeed, they take a commission, a percentage of what you earn. And what do you get? A team that's actively helping you get your music in front of the right ears. So here's the big question. Is it worth giving up 15% of your income? For a lot of artists who are on the up and up, the answer is a huge yes. Because for that 15%, you're not just getting distribution. You're getting a team. Experts who pitch you to playlists, who give you deep analytics on who's listening, all the stuff that's almost impossible to do by yourself. It's less service, more partnership. Okay, back to our $50,000 song. With this model, your take-home is $42,500. Now, that's still a ton of money, don't get me wrong. But you can see the difference, right? The bet you're making here is that their help will actually make the total pie so much bigger that your 85% slice is way more than the 100% you would have made alone. And now, for the one everyone talks about, the one they make movies about, the major label deal. This is the big leagues. We're talking global tours, radio play, the whole nine yards. But, and you knew there was a but, getting there comes with a cost. And it is a very big cost. Let's be really clear here. A label deal isn't a partnership like AWAL. It's more like a sale. You are essentially selling a huge piece of your career as a business. They'll give you a big truck up front, that's the advance, and you get the keys to their massive global marketing machine. But here's the part you absolutely have to understand. They take a massive cut of your income, and almost every single time, they own your actual recordings. Yeah, the numbers here can be, well, kind of shocking. The label can take anywhere from 50 to 85% of the revenue. That leaves you with a pretty small royalty rate. And get this, you don't see a penny of that royalty until you've paid back your entire advance from your tiny share. It is a tough, tough deal. But for some, the shot at maximum global reach is worth it. Okay, last time with our $50,000 song, you ready for this? With a pretty standard label deal, after everything is said and done, your take-home is just $9,000. Let that sink in. Out of 50 grand, you get 9. The label keeps 41,000. That's not just a small difference. That's the difference between investing in your future and just scraping by. Okay, we've broken down all three models, but now it's time for the main event. Let's put them side by side in a head-to-head showdown. This is where it all comes together, and you can really see how this one choice hits your bank account.
So let's double the stakes. Let's say your song is a certified hit. It brings in $100,000 in revenue. One song, 100 grand. Which deal do you want now? I think the answer is going to be pretty clear.
Wow, just look at that. The visual says it all, doesn't it? With DistroKid, you're walking away with nearly the entire 100 grand. With AWAL, you're still taking home a massive 85,000. And the label deal? 15,000. The difference isn't just big, it's staggering. If we're talking just about the money you put in your pocket, this isn't even a contest. So you gotta be asking, why? Why is the difference so huge? It comes down to one simple, powerful word: ownership. We're talking about who owns the masters, the original recording of your song. With DistroKid and AWAL, you do. It's your property. With a label deal, they do. And that right there is the entire game. Owning your masters is the key to building actual long-term wealth in music. It's your asset. It's your retirement plan.
Okay, so we've seen the numbers, we've talked about ownership. Now for the most important part. Which one of these is right for you? Because look, there is no single right answer for everyone. The best strategy is the one that lines up with where you are right now in your career and where you want to go. So who is the flat fee model for? Well, if you're just starting out making music in your bedroom, it's a no-brainer. It's also perfect for you if you're a marketing whiz. You know how to build an audience online, and most importantly, you want to own every single piece of your music catalog for the long haul.
Now, what about the percentage model, like AWAL? This is for you if you've got some real momentum. You're past the beginner stage, things are happening, your fan base is growing, you know you need a team to help you break through to that next level, but you are not willing to sell off the ownership of your music to get there.
And finally, the label deal. Who is this for? This is for the artist whose goal is nothing short of global superstardom. If your dream is to play stadiums, to be on the radio in every country, a major label has the power and the money to make that happen. But, as we've seen, you have to be willing to trade a lot, both money and ownership, to get that shot.
Okay, listen up, because if you only remember one thing from this, make it this. Your distribution strategy isn't a life sentence. It should change as your career grows. The absolute smartest artists, they start independent. They build their own buzz, their own fan base, and then, once they have real power, real leverage, that's when they go negotiate a better deal. They don't give away their power before they've even built it.
So that leaves one final question, and this one is for you. Which of these strategies truly matches your ambition? Are you building a long-term indie career? Are you looking for a partner to scale up? Or are you shooting for the stars with a major label? The choice is yours. But the good news is, now you know exactly what you're choosing.